A spotlight on California eutrophication and hypoxia. Have you ever wondered why some lake edges and oceans produce a green algae film? This is a process known as eutrophication. Eutrophication occurs when nutrient-rich runoff comes in contact with open waters and speeds up algae production. In turn, the algae begins to accumulate at the top of the water, and it greatly reduces the amount of sunlight reaching marine plant life. With a reduction in light reaching marine plants, many will begin to deteriorate and die, causing a significant depletion in oxygen contained in the water. This lack of oxygen is called hypoxia, and it leads to a total collapse of life. Any organism dependent on oxygen in the water begins to die if they are unable to move away to a different location. And although eutrophication is a naturally occurring process, it can be greatly accelerated by human waste. Poorly handled farmland runoff and unethical practices of waste disposal can lead to abundance of nutrients in water sources, leading to eutrophication. So let's dive deeper into the effects of eutrophication in real life at Upper Newport Beach in California. Oxygen is one of the most important components of life in marine ecosystems. Relatively all marine life relies on dissolved oxygen to survive, and when this supply depletes, it can result in stressful or lethal repercussions on aquatic organisms. In a study conducted in 2005 from June to December in Upper Newport Beach, the dissolved oxygen was analyzed of tidally mixed urban estuary that was susceptible to anthropogenic nutrient loading, essentially nutrients originating from human activity. Upper Newport Beach is located between Los Angeles and San Diego. The beach is about 5.5 kilometers wide and contains a salt and freshwater marsh. This estuary has been known to be tide-dominated. The tide range is similar to one of the open ocean. There are two main freshwater inflows into the Upper Newport Beach: the San Diego Creek and the Santa Ana Deli Channel. The main channel that flows into the Upper Newport Beach is wide opening that consist of mudflats and shallow areas. This area is deemed eutrophic due to its point and non-point nutrient sources from surrounding urbanized areas. Over the course of this study, the microalgae coverage was observed through aerial photography, and the microalgae growth was determined high later in the study.